Hey, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not new, hi, thank you for supporting me and subscribing to my channel. Okay, so let's get right into this story on how my biological father betrayed me. He was like super close when I was younger, like very close, like that was my best friend. Like I'd rather be with my dad than my mom all the time. Like close, like I'm talking about, we would fall asleep on the couch together, eat together. Like when I was little, like it was always me and him. Like there was no taking us apart. We were always like mad close. And like when Father's Day came around, I would literally do the most. Like I did the most. Like I can't remember one Father's Day where he didn't cry. Like I would do that much, being that young. Ain't had no money or nothing, but I would still do the most because I loved my father at the time. Okay, so yeah, we was close, whatever. Fast forward. So he gets a fiance or whatever. From the jump, I don't like her because she's like rude, like that type of rude, funny person. Like they try to be funny, but it's like rude. Like nobody's laughing with them. She was always like that, and she would say stuff about like how I look and my body and stuff. Like she'd be like, "Why you got your hair like that? I don't like that." It would literally just be curly. Like, what do you mean you don't like it like that? What are you talking about? What? Then she'd be like, you can sit in the middle seat because you're just thick and bones. Like, if you're thicker or whatever, you can sit on the outside. What do that gotta do with anything? If you the taller person, you do not sit in the middle. Like, she just try to do the most. Oh, because you're not thick, you should be sitting in the middle. But it's the taller person so that the person driving can see behind them. Like, girl, like she would always comment about how I look, how my hair looks, da da da. Mind you, she's bald headed. But anyway, so fast forward, they get a new house and move in together. Ugh, and she has a son too. And he's like 20 something, still lives with his parents. Weird. So we chilling. No, I had went to the mall with me and my sister. And then we had went to Dollar Tree, and I had got us some juice because I was supposed to be coming to my mom's house a couple weeks later. And I knew they didn't have nothing to drink there because her son always drinks everything up. Like there's always nothing to drink. So I had brought some apple juice, like a container of apple juice for me and my sister, and for her for when I left because I knew that there was not gonna be nothing to drink but water after I left because he drank everything up. So we come in the house, my dad's playing the game, and I'm walking. I was about to walk upstairs, take my stuff upstairs. He's like, bring that stuff down here. I was taking it upstairs so I can get a Sharpie and write me and my sister's name on it or whatever. So then, he's like, bring that down. Like, he got a whole attitude. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I bring the juice down there, and I put it in the kitchen. And I'm like, do you have a Sharpie? He's like, what you need a Sharpie for? So I can write my name on the juice, whatever. And he looked at me, then turned around. So I was like, okay, I'm just go find one. So I couldn't find one because it was obviously in his room somewhere. So then I went upstairs to her son's room. I was like, hey, can you not drink all of our juice? That's me and Madison juice. You know what this man says to me? I kid you not. I said this and this man says, mind you, at the time I was 15 and he's like 21. He was like, first of all, nobody's gonna touch your dumb A juice anyway, stupid A. So get the F out of my room. Do you? Bro, I felt my blood boil, like from my toes to the top of my head, boiling up as soon as he said that. So I stand there for a minute, and my sister's like she already know how I'm about to act. So I start cussing back at him. I'm like, who the F are you talking to? It's not that deep for you to be cussing me out over some juice. Da, da, da. I just said, can you not touch it because I want something from my sister because you drink everything up. So let me tell you. My dad comes running up the stairs like he on a football field or something. Comes right up the stairs, pushes me in my room. Push me in my room. Now I'm extra mad because how you pushing me when he cussed me out first? And he's like, and he's sitting there looking at me, and I'm screaming like, he did this and that he was cussing me out. Da, da, da. I'm jumping up and down. Da, da, da. And then he pushes me again. Like, what are you pushing me for? What are you pushing me for? I'm trying to explain to you what this man just did to me, and you sitting over here pushing me. So then I had gotten mad, and I had like sweep everything off my dresser. Like I said, boom. Like, how are you pushing me? And this dude just cussed me out. You not going over there and saying nothing to him, but you up in here putting your hands on me. Because my dad, like, he never like really put his hands on me unless I got in trouble. So then I had pushed it off, and he came over and he pushed me on the bed. And I just sat there crying. And I was like, I can't believe you sitting over here putting your hands on me after he just cussed me out. You gotta go sit down to him, da-da-da. So then, this man grabs me by my neck, pushes me off the bed. My head dang near hits the dresser. My sister on the bed screaming. She was in the room when all of this happened, so he can try and lie and act like he didn't happen because she was there, and she gonna say what happened at the end of the day. So she's screaming, crying. She's calling my Mimi because my Mimi was still there from when she dropped us off. Like they were sitting there down there talking to each other, waiting for my dad to come back down there or whatever. After they heard like what was going on upstairs, so she's screaming for her. She gets upstairs and she's seeing that like I'm like out of breath because like when he pushed me off the bed, it took my breath away because like the bed is like high up, like it's not no low bed. It took my breath away and I was like, so she came here. She was like, what's going on? What's going on? You know, this man came over there, came on top of me and started shaking me. So I'm like this, like I'm swinging at him at this point because are you dumb? I'm your child. He's not your child. He's 21 years old, cussing out a 15-year-old. So then my Mimi has to come and sit on top of me because this man is literally about to start punching me in my face. So she has to come and sit on top of me and block him from hitting me. Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here? And I'm screaming like, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, or whatever. And then he's like, take her with you, she's not staying here, take her with you. So I leave with my Mimi, and they had took me bowling or whatever. I was in the mood, like I was so out of it, like I was crying the whole time. Every song made me cry. I don't know why. My feelings was so hurt, bro. But before we even went bowling, the wife was texting my phone and she was like, really, Nina, over some juice? Are you dumb? Your son cussed me out over some juice. You need to be texting him that over some juice. I told him not to drink all the juice and he started cussing me out. So this girl comes all the way to my grand's house and not my grand, my Mimi, come to her house and trying to talk to me crazy, talking about some, you did all that over some juice, you started screaming and doing all that over some juice, you threw stuff off the dresser over some juice, and I straight walked out on her because who are you talking to, number one? Who are you talking to? I'm not your child, and your son started cussing me out first. So let's get that straight. And I'm the bad guy because I started cussing back? I don't care about none of that. So I went and got in the car, and then that's when we left to go bowling because I don't know who she thought she was talking to. So that happened or whatever. The next day came, and my dad came pick me up from the house. I got in the back seat. He was like, get in the front seat. I sit there. I'm not getting in the front seat. So that day goes on. I literally am in the room the whole day. I kid you not. I'm sitting in the room the whole day. Didn't eat nothing. Didn't go out that room for anything but to take a shower, brush my teeth, do my hair, and come back in the room. That's all I left the room for. And my sister was there and she was like, I'm so sorry. I think my sister was like, at the time she was even like 8 or 9. She was like, I'm so sorry that dad did that to you. Are you okay? Like she was crying. Like she was still mad and I was still mad. It was just crazy. So then my Mimi comes over there and they're like, we're having a group meeting. I'm like, a group meeting for what? It better be for your son. For her son that cussed me out. So the meeting comes or whatever. And it's basically all about me. Literally all about me. And my dad said there say nothing. So why his wife gonna say, you really have me ready to catch a case. You ready to what? You're like 34 and you're about to, not even 34, 37 and you're about to catch a case with a 15-year-old? Little do you know that I will drag you up and down this house. And so will my mother, and so will my other 2 aunts. So try it if you want to. Like, who says that to a child? I'm about to catch a case with you. Baby, I wish you would have. And you know what my dad did? He sat there and said nothing. He let this lady cuss me out, talk to me crazy, told me that I don't need to be here and all that. And he sat there, said nothing at all. So I'm crying or whatever. Like, really? I call my mom and tell her about it. And she's like, it's okay, you come home in a couple days. So I went home. I ended up going back over there. I think it was for might have been spring break. I don't freaking remember. I just remember that it was cold outside, I think, but it wasn't Christmas. Girl, boy, I don't know. Anyways, so I ended up going back over there, and my sister was there for like 3 days. The 3 days of what I was there. So she was about to leave. I was like, I don't want to go back to the house to be with her, because we would literally have to wake up at 8 o'clock every morning for them to take us to my Mimi's house every single morning. Like, that was so annoying. So I was like, I don't want to be over there by myself with her, because she was the one who took us there. It was different when I was going with my sister, because like, I have my sister here. I don't gotta deal with her by myself. It's like, I don't want to be there with her by myself because I don't like her. So I asked Aunt Mimi, could I stay there at her house, because I used to stay at her house all the time. And she was like, go ask your dad. So I asked my dad. He said no. Like, just trying to be spiteful, just trying to be annoying. So he says no. I'm like, no, I'm not getting up with this girl in the morning. I'm not getting up at 8 o'clock with this girl in the morning. Like, why you not letting me stay over there when I have to go over there at 8 o'clock in the morning every day anyway? So then night comes and I leave, because nobody was getting up with her, and she was talking to me crazy, and I'm not dealing with it. Because girl, boy, I will really hit you. Like, I will really hit you. And then it's like, I knew that if that time would have came, my dad wouldn't have done nothing about it, because he didn't do anything about it when she said that she was going to catch a case with me, and when she was cussing me out and telling me I don't have to be here. So if I get the fighting with her, I'm pretty sure my dad would have just stood there and watched. I leave the house and I go somewhere. So I wake up in the morning, my mom's calling, my dad's calling, everybody texts me, I have to text my mom back first. I'm like, I'm good. I couldn't stay over there. And she's like, not here now. You know how black mom is. I'm not here now. I'll see you when I see you. I'm like, oh my God, now I'm in trouble. But like, I was going through hell over there. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm in trouble. So then my sister's mom texted me and she's like, where you at? I told her where I was at. She came to pick me up or whatever. And I was telling her what situation. And she was like, I'm sorry, it's gonna get better. And then we went to her house and my dad had came over there and he was like, do you want to go with me or do you want to go with the police? And I was like, boy, either way as hell, I don't care. And he was like, let's go. So basically he drove me to the airport, or that day. I was supposed to go home like the next day. He drove me to the airport that day. I got on a plane and I came back. My mom took my phone and everything because I left the house or whatever. And like at the time I was like so irritated because like nobody seen, like my mom didn't understand like the situation or whatever, but now she does, and now she gets it, like that I don't want to be over there, that it's horrible or whatever. So that happens. Comes Father's Day. I told this man who's barely a father, happy Father's Day. He says thanks. I'll leave it at that. Father's Day is gonna over with, leave it at that. So my birthday comes. My birthday's on Valentine's Day. Like, my birthday is a big deal for me. Everybody knows it's a huge deal for me. It's my birthday. So the whole day goes by. Do you know this man did not tell me happy birthday? So I call my sister calls me and she tells me happy birthday, and I'm talking to her. My dad comes up. She's like, you know what dad told me? I'm like, what did he tell you, girl? She like, dad asked me, did I tell you happy birthday? I said, yeah. I asked him, he was like, what do you think? And he started laughing and saying, I'm not telling that girl happy birthday. You're that mad? You're that mad? I should be mad at you. You put your hands on me and threw me off a bed. Put your hands around my neck. My head almost hit the back of a freaking dresser. And you're that mad at me for leaving your house to not be with your wife? So, moral to the story. This man chose his wife over me, put his hands over me, couldn't even tell me happy birthday, then has the nerve to tell my mother that he's not giving me any graduation money. Are you dumb? You're broke. You're broke. You can barely pay for child support. How are you gonna give me graduation money? You're broke. I don't need your money. I'm 17 years old and work at the job that's paying the same amount as you. You're broke. I don't need your money. Mind you, won homecoming 2 times in a row without your support, have honor roll every year without your support, got all my jobs without your support. Do you really think I need some money from you? But you know what the crazy thing is? That whole situation has pushed me to go farther in life. It showed me how not to be, what parent not to be, to listen to my children when they're talking to me. And you know what's crazy? The same stuff is happening with my sister now. She do not want to be over there. Mind you, she's like 5 years younger than me. And she do not want to be over there with them. She's talking about how my dad cussing her out. How my dad leaves the house and goes to get food for his wife. And brings her nothing and tells her to eat cereal. He tells her that he has no money, but they posted up on Instagram and Facebook out at a steak dinner, but you ain't got no money. It's just crazy to me, like, the amount of stuff that he did. With that being said, though, that's the end of the story, and that's how my father betrayed me. He basically chose his wife over me, put his hands on me, and fall back. Now my sister doesn't want to be with him either because she's going through the same stuff. His wife even cut my sister's hair. She has beautiful, long, curly hair, and she decided that she was going to cut her hair and put stuff in her hair that doesn't go in her hair when she's not the mother, because my dad lets her do whatever she wants to us. That whole experience, though, it made me closer to my mom, which I'm really thankful for, because he low-key, like, no, he high-key tried to brainwash me to, like, believe my mom was doing something to him, when really that wasn't the case. And my mom does everything for me, for real. So that pushed me close to my mother, and it also just showed me how much my stepdad does for me. He does so much for me that my father can't do and hasn't been doing. So the experience of losing my dad, my real dad, it brought greater things into my life. And I honestly say that I don't care, I don't miss him, he can do what he wants. Do anything like I'm going through and your father has like left you or whatever, or chose somebody else over you, girl, boy, you better get up and show them what they missing, period. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna be successful without them. You have other people in your life. You don't need him. You can do it without him at the end of the day. That should push you to go harder in life. That's what it does for me. It makes me want to be successful. I see you struggling at the age of what? 34, 35? I see you struggling. And I'm 17 years old making the same amount of money as you. That's showing me like I need to make sure I'm doing good on my schoolwork. Go to college, graduate from college, focus on my degrees. And not be a bum like you. Okay? Anyway, or doesn't have their dad in their life, you can definitely come talk to me, baby, because look, I can hype you up, I can get you going and show you that you're better off without a toxic person in your life. Telling you, I can help you, period, because look at me, I'm doing great. I'm literally doing great without him. And he's gaining weight, can't make money, and making the same amount of money as his 17-year-old brother. So like I said, talk to me if you need some encouragement, because baby, I'm there to do that, period. Thank you for watching my video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.